So last week there was a tweet by Arc System Works, and they basically just said, "We've just revealed the offline modes for Guilty Gear Strive, arcade mode, verse mode, tutorial mode, mission mode, training mode, survival mode, blah blah blah, learn more here." And at first, I didn't think anything of it. I thought, okay, they're just like a generic, here's what all the modes that we're gonna get are. So I didn't really look into it. But now I'm seeing everybody talk about it. It comes up on my timeline all the time, and I'm like, alright, is there something I'm missing? So I guess we're gonna dive in. Let's have a look, see what all the fuss is about. Alright, straight away, cute as fuck. Look at all them, May and all her pirate buddies, bringing the joy of victory to game lovers everywhere. The back and forth between two players is the thrill of Guilty Gear Strive. It's the thrill of any fighting game, really. But for those of you who are a bit hesitant to jump into matches, the offline modes can help you experience your first victory. The game adjusts to your skill level, taking the comfort of your gaming experience to a new level built on over 20 years of series history. Okay, alright, cool. I mean, I feel like all CPU matches can be adjusted to your skill level, so nothing really stands out there. Let's keep looking. These two modes level up with you. Tutorial. So, blah blah blah, and enjoy the banter. What do we got? A visual guide on screen makes understanding the controls intuitive. Alright, let's have a look. Okay. Alright, cool. So they highlight everything for you. That's fine. I feel like the UI is very minimalistic. I just wish they did a little bit more with it. Like, it just looks so like it's missing something. That's like my only issue with it. Apart from that, look at the visuals. Looks dope. But that's cool. You get to see like little button commands. What's this? Advice tailored to you based on your inputs. Chase down the opponent who's running away and do damage. Okay, so I'm just gonna assume that the tutorial is split up into segments. You know, like most tutorials. Arcade. Make your way through a series of matches as you enjoy each other's story in this mode. The story branches off depending on your performance in the matches. When you find yourself in a real pinch, another character shows up to fight at your side. Play again as the same character to enjoy a variety of conversations depending on the route you take. As you improve at the game, the world of Guilty Gear Strive opens up for you. Is it kind of like, you know, in Dragon Ball FighterZ arcade mode, when depending on the rank at the end of your victory, that'll determine which path you take? Like, you know, the better you do, the higher up the mountain you climb, figuratively. Is it going to be like that? And it's also saying that if you find yourself in a pinch, another character shows up to fight at your side. Is that like a handicap for when you're not doing so well, like score-wise, or is that like a story element that only shows up in certain parts of the thing? Like that's interesting. So is this going to be the main story mode though? Like arcade mode and story mode is very different, right? I mean, we haven't seen this level before. Coffee shop. Fuck yeah, I'm down to fight out front of the coffee shop. Reminds me of Capcom vs SNK 2. Remember the level? It's the one with that song. This is the true love we're making. This is the true love we're making. Have a good time. Yeah, that one. Aren't they fighting on the street in front of like cafes and stuff? That's what this reminds me of. Although this looks like it's kind of in a skyscraper. You know, you got like those coffee shops on the 3rd floor, like near all the bookshops and shit. Yeah, that's what that looks like. Also, just saying, I dig Axel's jacket. What do we got here? This is another level. It's like a temple of sorts. Step up your game at your own pace. Mission mode. In this mode, challenge yourself with missions to learn techniques and apply it in your matches. Those of you aiming for the top should try your luck at application missions. Fill out the map and watch yourself getting closer to victory. Okay. Oh! We get a map! You know what? I dig when they give us maps. It makes the world feel a bit more real, you know? Ground throw, dust attack, characters facing direction, blue psych burst, charging the tension gauge. Okay, so this is kind of like Street Fighter mission modes. Like tutorial style missions, kind of help you get a grip of the game. Okay, I dig. Chip match up tutorial. Oh. Is there going to be character matchup specific tutorial missions? Because that's what this looks like. And if that's the case, that is a phenomenal thing to add. Like, what other fighting game will teach you how to counter actual matchups? Oh man, that's really good. That's game changing. That's going to show casual players like me ways to use training mode to help you combat certain matchups. That's really cool. Oh man, I really like that. Hey, all right, what else we got? So far that's looking really good. I get what some of the appeal is, because that right there, when they said mission mode, I was like, yeah, whatever. But that looks good. All right, survival mode. Fight one match after another versus the CPU with a limited pool of health in this mode. See how far you can get with the current skills. Try your luck against the extra powerful opponents who show up after a certain amount of wins. After you experience the joy of overcoming your own limits, you'll be winning before you know it. Okay, generic survival mode. Okay, let's see what the pictures show us. That's one of the backgrounds we saw in the Giovanna trailer, I believe. Okay, yep, cool. Kai parrying that like a fucking boss. But we can't really see too much there. You could assume that every, 10th level was going to be like a really strong opponent. The question is, are these strong opponents going to have like additions to their skill sets? Like maybe you get a soul that has like armor on his special moves or some shit. Is that going to be a thing? Because that'd be interesting. A bit bullshit, but interesting. Training mode, practice for any situation. This mode has everything you can ask for, from recreating specific situations to practicing your combos. It looks like the training mode is going to be very thorough. I feel like fighting games lately have all been doing this. I can't think of any at the top of my head that haven't. But like, you can set up like recovery settings, counter-attack settings, guard settings. Training modes have come a long way. It's good. It's really good. Ready for a real match? First, try fighting an opponent at your level. Of course, Guilty Gear Strive is a versus mode where you can face off against a friend offline. With the online modes, however, you can play against players from all over the world. We've set up the online so that you can find players right around your skill level. Coming soon. No! No! I want to see it. I actually haven't clicked on battle. What does battle say? How to play! Oh, okay. Just teaching you the basics. Wide variety of attacks, use serious attacks when your opponent steals 0, blah blah blah. Selecting a character, Roman cancel psych burst. Okay. That's Australian internet for you right there. They're just like, hey, whoa, that's a lot of videos you can open. It's too much apparently. It's too much for my internet to handle. Fuck my life. Well, that looks promising. There wasn't a hell of a lot new that we saw. I mean, obviously there's going to be like arcade modes and versus modes, versus computers, and mission modes. But I do like what they did with the mission modes. Like I said, that character-specific matchup stuff looks dope. It's good that they're going to keep Roman cancel psych burst, but we already knew that stuff. I'm just keen to see more stages. I mean, that coffee shop stage looks so cool. Grab a coffee, fight some sword-wielding psycho, buy the latest Dragon Ball Super manga. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. I'm really interested to see what they're going to talk about when they release the online segment of this website. They'll probably talk about the lobbies in a bit more detail. They'll probably talk about the rollback netcode. And I mean, maybe they'll release it alongside the next character. I mean, we got the next character reveal in February, I believe. They didn't say when in Feb. They just said February. And we're coming up to the end of January. This is coming soon. Give me some Venom. That's all Daddy wants. But anyway, what did you think of all this Guilty Gear Strive info? It's not a lot of new stuff. A lot of it's very basic Guilty Gear stuff and generic fighting game offline modes, but there was a few little tidbits that were interesting, so let me know what you think in the comments below. Like and subscribe for some more fighting game goodness. Make sure to follow a couple of NPCs. It's my gaming podcast and stream. We stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and I will see you for the next video.